welcome back to my non-entertaining channel. It's been a while since I've uploaded. I just wanted to do a sit down, update what's going on with me. I think I did that in the last one, which was a few months ago, but I have more updates for you guys. Happy New Year to everyone. It's 2024 and my New Year's resolutions was I want to get back to my YouTube channel. Honestly, I don't really know what I'm gonna upload, but I wanted to get back to that because I had a lot of fun doing YouTube before. So, life updates for you guys. One of the biggest updates that happened, I got diagnosed with lupus. Yeah, so it was kind of a shock, but not really because my mother has lupus and I have been experiencing symptoms for quite some time. I've had flare ups probably since my mid 20s and I'm 33 now, but I always just kind of pushed through them and I never really thought about getting checked out or getting diagnosed because if you guys know anything about lupus, there's no cure for it. It's an autoimmune disease and yeah, there's not a cure for it. So for that reason, I never really wanted to get diagnosed because I didn't really see the point because, they can't cure me, which was a really dumb way, for lack of a better word, for me to look at it because I'm glad that I did get checked out when I did because the doctor said that it was still in the developing stages, which is good because can get on medication that would kind of keep it in remission. So I started a new medication. I've been on that for about 3 months now. And for the most part, it was going pretty well. I haven't had a flare up. I think I started in October and we're in January now. Actually, it was more like November because I think it was around Halloween. Yeah, so we got through the holidays. I haven't had any flare ups. But recently, this past week, I had about a 4-day flare up. So I'm not sure, today is day 4. I'm not sure if it's done yet. I gotta see when I wake up tomorrow. If it for me, it had a height. I have a beginning. I'm starting to hurt, and then the next day was the height of it, and then the next day was pretty bad too, and then it starts going down. So for me, it was this. Yeah, so that is the biggest life update for me is getting diagnosed with lupus, and my life has kind of changed because of it. Me and Ryan went to Disney World during Christmas time because we had to fly out to Florida. My mother-in-law was getting married. Every time I go to Florida, I want to go to Disney World, and I've never been at Christmas time, so that was amazing. But I definitely felt more tired this time. The last time I went was maybe a year ago or 2 years ago, and I went for 12 hours and I had no problem. And this time, I think we were there from about 9 a.m. to about 5 to 6 p.m. and I started really, really getting tired. And it was really probably around 3 o'clock that I really, really started getting tired. I think it had something to do with being in the sun because I'm told that with lupus, you're sensitive to the sun. So that's new. I've got to get used to that. Obviously, we have our upcoming trip coming in March, the beginning of March, so I'm kind of curious. But yeah, I feel like the medication is working pretty well. I'll have to talk to my rheumatologist about this flare-up that I just had because it's my first one since taking the medication. So I don't know if that means I need to change medications or what, but yeah, I just thought I'd update you guys with that. Also, my fingers. So we now have an explanation to why I get the purple fingers. She did say that I have Raynaud's, whatever you want to call it. So yeah, that's why my fingers turn purple like that. So if you see purple fingertips, it just means that I'm cold. There's nothing wrong with me. It's just unsightly to look at. I did ask her about medication for that, and she said that medication is really not necessary unless it gets really bad to where my fingers are turning black and it's starting to be painful, which it's not. For me, my fingers are just really cold, but it's not anything other than being unsightly for me. I'm not uncomfortable. She said if we were getting towards frostbite conditions, then they can prescribe something for that because it can spread to your nose. You know how sometimes when you get cold, your nose gets cold, and you can start to get it on your nose. So I'm not at that point, and thankfully I live in Texas, so it's not super cold. Yeah, that is my update on that. See what else. We're getting closer to our vow renewal, so that is what I've been doing this whole time is trying to plan everything. I also wonder if that may have triggered the flare up, because they say like when you get stressed out, that can cause a flare up. So try to relax as much as possible. So I don't know if it was that, because we're in crunch time now. I think we're like 50 days out, 1 month, and some weeks. Just dropped my dress off yesterday for the final alterations. So we're getting close, and yeah, it's a little stressful. So that could have been the reason for the flare up, or it could have been something else. Something caused me to flare up. I'm not sure what. So we're getting closer to that, and I really need to get on doing my flower arrangements and finishing the final touches. I do have a lot of DIY stuff that I need to do. I'm planning on doing a video for Disney brides or people that are interested in getting married at Disney, like my experience so far and everything that I've gone through, everything that I've experienced, all the questions that I have. I've asked like a ton of questions. So I think I'm gonna make a video of that, just to kind of like be helpful to other people that might have questions about the whole process and how everything just, I mean, people might have the same questions that I did, so it could be helpful to them. What else? Looking kind of raggedy today. I just got back from running errands. We were all over the place. I really wanted to go sign up for a tanning membership. I know tanning is so bad. So bad. But I am Mexican American, so I can get a really beautiful tan. And I thought maybe, since it's not like actually being in the sunlight, that I would be okay. But I'm so glad that I did research before I actually went in a tanning bed. Because I went in a tanning bed before, pre being diagnosed, and this was in April. And I went in like quite a few times because I had a friend that had a wedding coming up. I went in quite a bit because I wanted to be tan for her wedding, and I didn't have any problems. But I read online, and I should definitely confirm with my rheumatologist, but I read online that the medication that I'm taking, which is hydroxychloroquine, you absolutely cannot get in a tanning booth, any sun lamps, anything like that. It's not good. It's a big no-no. That's what I've seen online, and I will confirm with my rheumatologist, but pretty sure that like it's not good, because when you have lupus, you're very sensitive to certain lighting. So like I think it's UVA and UVB lights. The UV rays in general outside are gonna possibly cause me to flare up, at the very least make me very fatigued, like they did that one day that I went to the park. I don't spend a whole lot of time outside. I'm not a big outdoorsy girl at all, and now I guess I never can be. I'm very glad that I did some research on that, because now it feels like everything that I want to do, I feel like I need to double check. I am part of a lupus group online, and I ask a lot of questions on there, and you know, a lot of people have been through these same things, and there's a lot of people with good advice, like, no, you can't do this, it'll cause a flare-up. Like, I'm not a normal person anymore. I have to, anything that I want to do, I have to double check to see if I can do that with lupus. For instance, tanning. Can you tan with lupus? It's a big no-no. Like, some people might try to do it and they might have good experiences, but I don't want to risk it, because I'm telling you guys, these flare-ups, they suck. They suck, and I don't want to cry, because like I just had one like a couple days ago, and it's just like, it's really hard. It's like having the flu times 10, but you look fine, right? So like, it's an internal thing. Your entire body just hurts, like literally to the touch. Everything about you hurts. If my body looked on the outside like how it felt on the inside, my entire body would be bruised, and then you could probably see like how much my body hurts. So not only that, like, you get super tired, like the fatigue is crazy, and I just feel super lazy, even though it's like not something that I can help. I didn't want to cry. So anyway, when I went to the out today, I was planning on getting a tanning membership, but I'm really glad that I did the research, so I'm gonna have to do a spray tan. I mean, it's fine. I'm gonna go in and like, normally like I've done the self tanner before, which is great, but I want to be dark, as if I actually got a suntan like I'm capable of getting, versus like when you do the self tanner, the mousse and stuff, you only get pretty much like one shade. So I want to go into the spray tan place and like have them give me like a custom color, like what shade I want to be. I like personally, I just feel like I look better with a tan, and yeah, so it's safer for my skin. Oh, it'll be fine. Plus, this salon also has things like red light therapy, which I was doing research on that too. Also, I have to ask my doctor if that's okay, but I've seen nothing but good things online about red light therapy, especially when it comes to inflammation and stuff like that, which is, I get a lot of inflammation because of this illness. That is looking pretty promising. I can do red light therapy there, and you can do it for your whole body. And then they have these wellness cocoons. I think it's like it's a sauna, but like you just do it on your body and you have your head out, so you don't have to like not be able to breathe. So that's really cool. I'm gonna try to sign up at that place maybe tomorrow. That'll be fun. That's exciting. Other than that, I feel like that's pretty much the only updates that I have. We're just getting ready for this big vow renewal. I'm so excited, so excited, but I'm a little stressed out too, because if you've ever planned a wedding or anything of the sort, like it's a lot of work. I just wanted to catch up with you guys really quickly and say hello, pop on and show my face. I guess that's gonna be it for this video. Stay tuned for the next one. I will talk about just, I guess, certain things that I've come across while planning this wedding, and maybe all the beauty treatments that I have planned coming up for my big event, all my body prep and stuff like that. You guys just let me know, I guess, what y'all are interested in seeing, and I can film that for you guys. Yeah, thank you so much for watching and catching up with me. I will see you guys in my next video.